I wouldn't do that because I don't like that concept, but
Yeah.
I understand why kids want those boards.
Bigspin podcast, Fingerboard podcast. I am FB.Christopher, Fingerboard Chris, if you ask Nash. This is fingerboarding. That's a nice
Fingerboarding. Shout out fingerboarding.
There you go. This is someone who's been on the pod before. You know what? I think you're the first one to get your own second solo episode.
So if I just start a new brand every couple of years, do I get multiple
Keep
episodes?
getting them, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's like Oprah. You get an episode. You get an episode.
I like that.
There you go. For those of you watching or listening at home, you'll recognize this wonderful voice as Clayton. Are we saying the government name? Clayton Slushgod? Clayton McCarthy?
Sure.
There you go. As Clay from Slushcult. And over a year ago, it was April of 2024 that we did episode 1.
Was I the first one?
You were the first one.
God damn.
Here's where it all started, right here on this desk.
That's crazy.
And look at us now. Look at us.
Just two fat guys across from each other on a table again.
Two fat guys. Look at. Remember to not sit side profile. Yeah, get the good profiles. There we go. Looking extra buff. Listen, we are over a year out, right? Obviously, we're not here to talk about necessarily Slushcult. There's some Slush references in here, but if anyone out there has questions about Slushcult, interested in the Slushcult story, I definitely recommend checking out episode 1 back on my YouTube. Such a cool story, such a cool origin story for Slushcult. Today, though, we are here to talk about Dial Star 69, Clayton's new fingerboard company. And that's essentially where we're picking up. So if you're looking for the Slushcult origin story, episode 1, this is essentially what comes after. This is like the Phantom Menace. Wait, was that the second movie?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, so.
I have a Star Wars tattoo, so I'm probably terrible for saying that.
Do you really have a Star Wars tattoo?
Yeah.
You do. You have the Death Star.
Made out of pizza. Pizza Death Star.
That's actually true. Mm-hmm. True fact. Okay, let's do this. First question, diving right into it. Obviously, this is the 6ix9ine pod, so I want to start there. Let's start here. This is a good place to start. Dial Star 69 for the young ones listening to the pod. What is Star 6ix9ine?
So, we should probably lock that door.
Yeah.
Back in the day when phones had buttons and it wasn't just like the internet 24/7, you had to call your friends by actually dialing a phone number.
Dude.
So you had to like memorize your friends' phone numbers and then press those phone numbers into the phone.
Yeah.
And hit call. But there was no way to see who was calling you because most cell phones and house phones didn't have screens.
Right.
So you just answer the phone like a psychopath. I
couldn't
never answer the phone unless it's someone who I know.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing that now.
Yeah, I would never answer a phone that I don't know who it is. But back in the day, you didn't really have a choice. So dialing Star 6ix9ine enabled you to call back the person who just called you.
Right.
So like if you called me, yeah, and like I missed the call, or if you called and like prank called me or something, I could like try to figure out who it is by
Star 6ix9ine.
Star 6ix9ine.
I love it. Do you remember when you wouldn't have change for the payphone? So you would send like a collect call and it'd be like, please state your name. And you're like,
yeah,
it's Clay. Pick me up in 5 minutes at the liquor store.
Yeah, no one knows what a payphone is. We're aging ourselves.
Yeah, we are. I don't know what a payphone is.
I'm old as fuck, boy.
6'7". All right. And
that's also one, Star 6'7".
Hey, man, there you go. Do you next question. Do you feel 6'7" is kind of coming for the throne?
No. No. That shit's whack.
I love it.
Just kidding. I love Gen Z or Alpha.
We can do a whole pod on the origin of 6'7".
Yeah, with someone else.
Yeah, with somebody else. Okay, talk to me about the moment you essentially decided to start 6ix9ine. Like, why did it need to exist aside from your own brand, separate from Slushcult? Because it very much is like a separate entity. You know what I mean?
That was the goal. The goal from the beginning was to have something that's completely separate, that it's not they overlap very little other than like sometimes I sell boards at the store. Other than that, it's its own website, it's its own Instagram, it's its own kind of personality. Like I don't even run that Instagram the same way that I would a normal one.
Right.
I mean, the main reason was just because I wanted to have something that was not only just for myself, but also just something that didn't match what we were already doing with Slushcult. Right. Slushcult has been a brand for so long now that like everything is very ingrained in the brand. Right. Like the identity, the way that it looks, the way that it feels, the voices that it has, the people that it represents, the colorway, the logos, even like an art style. You know, we change it up every once in a while where, you know, sometimes we do more cartoony shit. Sometimes we do more of like a serious vibe, kind of just depending how I feel during that season. But it's very ingrained. Like when you see Slushcult, you know what Slushcult is.
Right.
I don't really see a value in trying to change that as I change, right? Because like I'm a lot older than I was when I started that brand.
Yeah.
And not that I've grown out of it. I love that. Obviously, it's my main business.
Yeah.
But I also have a lot of ideas and a lot of just weird fried shit that I want to do that doesn't make sense to do with a company that I'm trying to keep relevant and keep, you know, growing. And so, yeah, I mean, if I ever want to do like a fucked up weird board of like Sexy Shrek, not going to do that with Slushcult.
But Shrek, though,
I'll do it with Dial, you know?
Yeah.
So it kind of just happened out of necessity. I was just feeling in a place of like, I needed a creative outlet again.
Right.
And it was like, it wasn't even like, hey, I'm going to start a new brand. It was just, I want to make weird stuff that's just like a random idea in my head. And I'll like make a paper graphic and just have it right now.
Yeah.
And then that just kind of spiraled into Dial 69, which was like, I don't know. I kind of always just have random ideas for names and like companies, and where I'm like, oh, like it'd be cool to have, you know, a hat company and call it this. I just never really take action with it.
Yeah.
And Star 69 was something that I wanted to do for a long time because like I just always liked that name.
It's a cool name.
And yeah, it was kind of like, it's reminiscent of like there's a skate company 917 and there's like sci-fi fantasy. Like it's kind of like all those cool like skate brands that I really look up to and I like, but Slushcult's not that style. And it was kind of like, oh, like maybe I can make something that's more in that kind of lineage or that style where like I can be excited about it and it's just kind of a fun, silly thing. And it's not something that I take serious, but it's something that is just a different lane. And that's kind of where it came from.
Would you say launching 6.9 or Dial?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Dial, Star 6.9.
Star 6.9. Yeah. You know, I feel weird saying 6.9 because
I don't really call it that either.
Yeah, and I called it that this morning, and Christian was like, "You're doing a podcast with 6.9?" I'm like, "No, bro."
And like, here he is,
and
guys.
Here he is. But no. So launching Dial, was it? Would you say it was more of like, as far as the feeling, was it more of like a pressure feeling or more of like a freedom or like a weird mix of both? I mean, pressure because it's like you already have such a well-established brand. So talk to me about the mindset of like someone who has essentially a lot of followers, a lot of recognition, a lot of history, and then seeing that follower count down to zero. And it's
I mean, I think to be honest, like mostly freedom. Because again, Slushcult is so established in the customer base and like the feel and look of the brand that I don't really want to go so far outside of that like it just doesn't make sense. Yeah. And like that's why sister companies exist. You know what I mean? Like that's why you have a Baker and a Death Wish. They do completely opposite things. They have a different team, a different vibe, a different feel. Like they're two completely different companies, but they're all owned by the same people. So like that's where that sister company kind of comes from. And Dial wasn't even really meant to be a sister brand. It's still, I wouldn't even consider it that. It's just completely separate, its own thing. But that was kind of like the freedom of like, oh, I can do this kind of graphic, or I can do this different product, or I can have this kind of different kind of like persona online.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with Slushcult. So who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's not like I'm like very nice on Slushcult and then I'm like a dickhead on Dial, but like I do run the companies like very differently. And like, if you ever interact with me on the other account, it is a different vibe for sure.
Yeah. It definitely feels more meme driven.
Yeah. Not necessarily. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, so I have a policy of if I can't make the graphic in 5 minutes, it doesn't get produced.
That's crazy.
So everything has to be very like stolen from the internet or something that's just like a weird inside joke, or you know what I mean? Like we go to the sandwich place all the time. So like I turned him pro with a pickle board.
That's
for no reason.
That's insane.
And like he's never fingerboard in his life, but I'll do that. I don't care. Like it's fun. So yeah, I mean, we do a lot of memes, but that's not necessarily the goal. Like I said, the goal is more of like, I really look up to certain brands that do things their own way and like don't give a fuck. And like Sci-Fi is definitely one of those. Like Carpet, like it's weird because like to me, the best brands in skateboarding right now are the brands that are kind of like meme driven and don't give a shit. And like, will do, you know, people still take them very serious and it is like a really good, well-established brand, but like they do silly shit because it's like, it's our brand. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
And Slushcult has that too, but Dial is kind of just like that turned up.
Yeah. More wild child.
Yeah.
I like that. Earlier when you said Baker and, Deathwish, my brain didn't connect skateboarding right away. So when you said it, I thought like, what the fuck does a baker have to do with any of this? And then, you know, that was great.
Fat guy shit.
There you go, man. I'm hungry again, bro. When someone sees a successful brand start a second brand, it's not totally uncommon to where it kind of could look like from certain angles a cash grab. To someone who might look at Dial and think it's, you know, this guy has like the upper hand because he already has an established company. How would you respond to something like
that? You have to make money to have a cash grab. So
not rich.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like if I'm selling 6 boards, I mean, I could do cash grabs I could do other things to make more money.
Yeah,
for sure. No, I feel like it's the opposite. This is me putting a lot of time and effort and losing money.
Yeah. I think we're not to put you totally on blast, but when we're in Chicago and you did a drop, I remember you were like, sold 1 board. You know what I mean? Is that like a humbling moment for you?
It's very much like, I mean, it's not even like, to me, it's just that fun all over again. Like it feels, you know,
chase.
Like when I started Slushcult, it was very much that way. Like my first day of Slushcult, I sold like 4 sticker packs and I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that over again. Now it's definitely, if you want something that keeps you humble, make a side brand that gets no sales. That's kind of what it is. But yeah, no, it's definitely not a cash grab. I think if I wanted to do a cash grab, I would just, I don't know, like trick you into buying meme coin or something.
Or sell a tech deck tool for $69 on your website.
I mean, it is the best tool around.
Hey, man.
It's the yellow one.
The plug is crazy.
Yeah.
Also, the monster plug is crazy.
You realize it's the yellow tool, right?
Not the black one?
Yeah.
Damn. You know what you got to see if they still make? Is the individual screwdriver and like the individual like
that'd be sick.
That would be super sick.
Yeah. I mean, part of it obviously is like, it's to be fun and like poke fun at others in certain circumstances. And like, it's just my way of being fried. I don't know.
I love it. How does the creative process feel between like, as far as how does it differ between Slushcult and 6ix9ine? Is it like more freedom? Is it more just kind of laid back? Or what's the creative process like?
I mean, like I mentioned before, it has to be like, I literally give myself like, if I can't make this in 5 minutes on Photoshop, I'm not doing it. So like the goal is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like shitty on purpose.
Okay.
And like, that's kind of, if you look at the website, like everything is cut out badly.
Yeah.
Everything is like copied and pasted. Everything. It's like,
which is an aesthetic in itself though.
Yeah. And that's what's funny is like in the beginning, it was very much like, I'm not going to give this extra time.
Yeah.
And now it's funny because like to make it look that way, it is a lot of extra time.
God
and like,
damn.
Like that's kind of Slushcult has kind of always had that too. Like
the
Slushcult kind of ethos in my vision of what the brand is has always been like doing cool shit on accident.
Yeah.
It's never actually an accident. It takes months of planning and strategies and me like
it's a lot of work to look this shitty.
But the goal is to make it look like, wow, I just fell on this and like that's crazy. What a cool coincidence. And it's like that's not how things work. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of but it's like that effortlessness that you want to put forward.
Yeah.
Dial is like again, just that turned up where it's like it's not effortlessness, it's just bad. But it's not. You know what I mean? Like even when I very first started the boards, I told the guys in the back, like we have like locked up people in the back. Sorry.
Oh, you say it like that, it's not like you have a bunch of minions.
So like I told the guys like, yo, like I want to make it where like there's no blends and like if a kid buys a board and I fuck it up, they just get that board and I'm not gonna care. And like I don't even, like it's just gonna be like you just get what you get. And like the goal of the brand was like I just want it to be fried and like fun and like who cares if it's not perfect? I'm just gonna. That lasted like a week.
Right.
And I was like,
quality control was like,
dude, I gotta make this. I gotta make this good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, luckily I had really good people to teach me how to do stuff, and it's kind of, I don't know. It's interesting because like the art of making things look bad on purpose is a really fun task because like that's just my personality. Like it's very self-deprecating, very like I've never been afraid to make fun of myself. I've never been afraid to like put myself in that position. So this is just an extension of that versus, you know, other brands and even like other side projects that we have. It's kind of more professionally driven. Dial is the opposite of professional. It's like,
it sounds like Dial is the fingerboard brand, like the wall sticker. It's like sing like no one's listening.
Yeah.
Dance like no one's watching.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah. Live, laugh, love.
There you, hey man. Hey, that's a graphic right there. Hey. You used to never show your face during the early Slushcult era, which obviously it's come to an end. Yeah. But do you feel at all like was that ever a plan maybe with 6ix9ine to like not show your face or not kind of like take ownership? Like, do you feel like Dial could have benefited from the same level of mystery?
It was never the goal. Oddly enough, like this will probably break a few walls because like, even though I don't keep it secret, it seems like not a lot of people know because I don't like purposely promote it all the time, especially on Slush. It's kind of just, you know, like, and like I said, I talk in kind of a different, I don't know, persona for lack of a better word. Like it's kind of, I'm not speaking on that platform like I am Slushcult, and I don't promote it all the time on Slushcult other than like when I take a picture of my sandwich and like put the tag, you know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of, I think a lot of people don't know anyways. And it's not that I'm keeping it secret on purpose. It's obvious that it's me, I think, if you really know.
Yeah.
And if you ever interact with me or buy a board, like I don't keep it secret on purpose. Like we ship everything out of the same place. It's all the same shit. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I could have kept it secret and it would have been beneficial, but I just didn't. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's upsides to launching a brand and then having a more established brand. But on the flip side of that, is there anything about having Slushcult kind of looming in the background, being like such a big established brand that maybe made launching Star 6ix9ine harder?
Maybe. I don't really know. I haven't felt that really. Okay. But I mean, I'm sure there are people out there that like won't take it as serious because it's me. Or like, I don't know, or like think it's dumb that I have two things and like won't support it because of that. Or I don't know, like what you were saying, like the cash grab thing. Yeah. I haven't really experienced that, but I mean, obviously it's something that could happen. But like I said, it's kind of, I've focused on making the brand so separated on purpose that I don't really think that comes across. And if you've ever actually held the product in your hand, like it's totally different than what we normally make. Like it's a different shape. It's a different mold. They're all made in-house. The graphics are very different looking. Even like the other products that we sell.
The tape.
like dial 6-9 tape.
Plug in the tape.
Yeah. But like, I purposely make the grip different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like everything is almost the opposite of what I do normally in Slushcult. Right. So that kind of for me makes it fun, and at the same time probably hurts sales.
Right.
But again, like this is not meant to make money. It's just a fun artistic outlet. Yeah.
Has in the whole process, because so it looks like the drop 1 was July of last year. So this is already a year old, right?
Wow. That's even more than I do. That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was late July of last year, and then a few months before is when you first launched it. In that time frame, has there ever been a moment where you kind of maybe have questioned or second guessed, like, was it the right move to like launch a second brand?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not good on posting on it. I try. And that's kind of where the meme culture came from, was because like one thing that I've learned, kind of a fun fact about Instagram, is if you ever want to have like the most fried, crazy Instagram
you
posts,
told me about this.
Follow 0 people. And because I don't follow anybody on Dial, and it shows me the most outrageous shit ever. Like I'll have a whole week of like horse memes. Yeah. And it's like, where did this come from? And why did the algorithm think that I'm going to like this?
Yeah.
And then I repost like 3 of them, and then it thinks I like that.
Yeah.
But like, I think that's kind of where the meme culture came from, was just because like I don't do enough content to even post on that page.
Right.
So a lot of it became like reposting just weird shit that was on my feed.
Yeah. And
then people were like, oh, like it's like a meme brand. And it's like, yeah, it kind of happened on accident just because I didn't have shit to post. But yeah, then we did like the Guy Fieri boards because I thought it was fun. And like the Shrek boards or whatever. And like, yeah, it's kind of like, it kind of became more memey on accident, but that's not like the actual core of the brand. It was just a necessity of like, oh, I haven't posted in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Why do I even have this account? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I need to post on it more. So like we're learning as we go, but yeah.
I love it.
Kind of like barely being able to manage the larger brand that I have.
Yeah.
Makes it difficult to have other Instagrams.
Yeah. Well, Slush is just, I mean, not to dive in too much to Slush, but Slush is essentially, now it's a little bit bigger of a team. But I mean, it's still a pretty small operation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, you always do your monthly, we're not Amazon post.
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly me still. Obviously, like, yeah, we have people that work at the warehouse and stuff, but like emails, Instagram, like any kind of like forward facing is me. And so I feel like I'm pretty good at doing it on Slush. I'm terrible at doing it on side projects because I get lost, or I just, you know, it's kind of, I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of, it's become fun to just see what happens if I don't do certain things. Damn. And like, it still works. Like it's funny because like the account has grown.
Yeah.
And I
just
feel
broke
like
1,000 followers.
I feel like I'm pretty bad at promoting it.
Yeah.
Shout out the podcast though.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe we'll have like 30,000 followers tomorrow, and then I'll be fucking rich because this is just a cash grab. It's just a cash grab. Don't believe anything he says.
Cut me in, dog.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's talk about let's move on to the website. I want to talk about the website. You got those 3 numbers buttons at the top of the website. There's like an old school like phone pad. It looks like you can kind of click the numbers.
Yeah. That was a screen grab. There's a YouTube commercial.
There's a rumor that if you type in the correct code,
there's no way there's a rumor. You're making this up.
I am making this up. I just want it to be true. that you can type in certain numbers and then maybe get like a discount code.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. If you're on your laptop at home that's not a touchscine, you just tap those numbers in sequence.
Hey man, I'm trying to add to the lore, dog.
Yeah, like it's kind of, it takes you to a flat Earth website that promotes
69 cents off your board.
That'd be tight.
Hey man.
Yeah.
There you go.
That would be sick. I don't know how I would do that, but
hey man, got to figure it out.
I'm proud of that website though. Looks good.
There you go. This is one of the, so I'm going to start peppering in questions from the internet. Someone was curious about the tool on the website. It says,
it's the best.
Has anyone ever actually bought one of the tools? And if someone did check out and pay $69 for it, would you actually ship just the tool, or what would they get for $69?
Wouldn't you like to know, internet?
You got to do it. You got to gamble. We're trying to grab that 69.
We have sold some. I will not disclose how many.
Who the fuck is buying $69 tools? I know it was Jake.
It's the best. It's the best tool on the internet. It's the best. I mean, look at the quality of the craftsmanship on this.
This is probably going to be so out of focus, but you hand drew that, right? The millennial hand.
Is that like the
hand me out? You gotta like hide your face. That's best. That's the best. Oh wait, but side note, you did hand draw that.
Yeah.
Or is that a stamp? You just stamped your nibble on an ink pad?
The little guy?
The little weirdo.
Yeah, the little guy's stolen from the internet.
Oh, well, never mind. See, I'm trying to add to the lure, bro. You should have just went with I drew it.
No, it's stealing from the internet's sick, dude.
Hey, man.
All the cool kids do it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so to answer your question,
are they just gonna get a tool?
Fuck around and find out
how
much you buy one, and then
that's a $69 bet I ain't trying to take. Yeah, because if you were just gonna throw money at something that's like a mystery thing, you could. Because when this comes out, you're gonna be dropping the.
All I'm saying is that it's the best tool you'll ever buy, and it's 100% worth $69.
Can't believe you're trying to push this damn tool. All right, moving on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fuck around and find out. We've sold a couple.
Hey, man, there you go.
Yeah. We do a half off deal on Black Friday.
Do you really?
Yeah, I sold one last year on Black Friday. Yeah.
I mean, even
$34.50.
I was about to say, my brain was like, yo, I'm here to fingerboard, not to do math, okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. When designing graphics for Slushcult versus 6.9, obviously it feels very different, right? Mm-hmm. And we talked about how that's like essentially essential, right, to this whole thing, because you don't want Slush to kind of feel like 6.9. What is your, this is kind of ties into a question from the internet. What's your favorite 6.9 graphic and your least favorite 6.9 graphic?
Ooh. I will say the original yellow board with the 6.9, the star 6.9 like numbers. I just call it logo board, I think. I'm like super creative with product names.
Yeah, there you go.
The original yellow board, like I still use that all the time. Like I'll make that graphic every like other board just because I love that board. And that's where everything originated, was that logo. And again, stolen from the internet, super sick. But yeah, that's definitely my favorite one just because it means a lot to me. Like if you look, I have like all 3 of my original samples framed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
And like I've ridden that board a lot. Like I've probably had that board 12 times.
Damn.
So that's definitely my favorite one just because that was like the original, like when I had the idea and I Googled like star 6.9, like it popped up. Like it was, like I said, it stole it from the internet. It's actually from an old record label that doesn't exist anymore. And that's where kind of was like,
for legal reasons, it's totally hand drawn.
Yeah. But yeah, like that was kind of like a fun, like I did that on purpose because it was like, oh, this is sick. Like I like that it's, I mean, they stole it too. It's just literally from a payphone. You know what I mean? Like, but I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that. Like that's a sick way to like pay homage and also just like do something different. My least favorite, I don't know. I mean, I don't really put out graphics that I don't like.
Yeah. Maybe it's possible you don't have a least favorite. Maybe let's love them all.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like, there's got to be a least favorite one. I don't know. They're all pretty good. They're all pretty there.
I'm like going through the graphics in my mind. I'm like, no, that one's good. That one's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you the ones that like do the worst, I guess. I don't know. Or like
damn kid. Okay, least sale of graphic. Which one sold the least? Graphic
wise. Like it's funny because it's normally the ones that I'm like, oh, people are gonna like this one. And
yeah,
it's just
it always happens that way.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. I'm trying to think of like which one. There's got to be one that we like don't sell at all. I mean, to be honest, like the original, like the screen clip of like the buttons pressing on the website, I have that as a board. That was like the very first graphic we ever put out. That one doesn't really ever get love, but I like that board.
It's cute. It's like a little gray one.
Again, that's literally like a screen grab from like an actual it's like an AT&T commercial from like the 90s.
Bro, you're gonna age this, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
So yeah, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it makes it fun. I mean, I don't know.
When you're designing, like when you sit down to design, right?
Yeah.
How do you decide like
Dude, what's a fly like attacking you right now,
bro? It's like trying to get on the pod.
Mic him up.
Yeah, there you go. When you're doing graphics, and when you sit down and do graphics for anything, how do you do you say, okay, I'm designing for Slush, or I'm designing for 6ix9ine, or does it kind of just happen and then you're like, oh, this is a Slush graphic, or this is a 6ix9ine graphic?
No, they never cross paths that way. Like it's not like a situation where like, oh, I have an idea and it's like too weird for Slush. Like, no, it's kind of, Slushcult is very like thought driven, collection driven. Like we try to make everything feel cohesive. We try to make, like if we're doing a collection that has a certain theme, or even if it's like not necessarily a theme, but like a visual that we want to, bro. Fucking
that's what I'm about to
loves
say,
you,
bro.
dude. He loves you.
I've punched a couple bees in the head in my time. I'm not above punching a fly.
He wants your autograph, dude.
Hey, man.
But yeah, like Slushcult is very like, we put effort into it. You know what I mean? Like
minimal.
It's like there's themes and there's this, and we want it to look this way or feel this way, or we have a certain time period we're trying to match. Star 6ix9ine is very much like, whoa, that's weird. I saw that today. I'll make it a board. Or like, oh, I had this thought while I was in the McDonald's drive-thru. That's a board.
I think I've seen you do that. You take a picture. I forgot what it was, but I was with you one time and you were like, that would be a sick graphic. And you just whipped out your phone.
Yeah, it's kind of like
took a picture of it.
Dial is very sporadic just because, it doesn't have to be anything. You know what I mean? Like it can be a random thing that's like popular, or it can just be like something that I find on the ground, or it can be, a depiction of Guy Fieri as a Sonic character.
That's your pro model.
It can be, it's kind of, like I said, there's really no rules with Dial because like, we're not really, it's like whatever I want all the time. And there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't even see the light of day. Like I have definitely made graphics that I'll probably just never put out, and I just like to ride random shit. You know what I mean? Like I'll still print paper graphics and use them. I'm
gonna clip that.
Yeah.
The pause after ride was crazy. I was grabbing to make sure I clipped that.
All right.
So one of the biggest difference with when it comes to specifically fingerboards with Slushcult and Dial Star 6ix9ine is the deck making process. So let's talk a little bit about that. What part of the deck making process was the hardest to dial in when you first started?
Shout out to Dial In. That was solid.
You like that?
Yeah.
Like a little wordplay there?
I like that.
When you started pressing boards, or are we able to talk about this? So like the process.
Yeah, I
know you do all the sanding, right? Because I know now you're
if I need help, I'll ask for help. I don't know. This depends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, who presses the boards? Who's cutting the boards? Is it
Dylon?
D-Dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you like the whole origin story if you want.
Let's hear
it. So Dylan from Awful, shout out Awful, had a mold that he wasn't using.
Okay.
It was like a mold that got made, but it was too low or like too flat.
Yeah.
Where like
almost no concave.
Nobody liked it, or it was just like, it wasn't that nobody liked it, but it was like, this is not the mold that I'm using, and I'm going to like put this in the drawer, and we're just never going to see this. It's never going to have the light of day, whatever.
Right.
I was kind of in a place where I was transitioning from wanting to ride higher boards to wanting to like ride lower boards.
Yeah.
And I don't even really know how it got brought up, but I kind of was like, hey, like I have this idea to do this side gig. Like I want to start this new brand. And I don't remember, like, I don't actually remember how it happened, to be honest, but I would imagine like Dylan was just like, hey, like I have this mold.
Yeah.
Do you want to use it? And I was like, yeah, sure. Let's press some boards.
Nobody
and
liked it? Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Let's press a couple boards and see what it's like, you know? And so we ended up pressing a few different boards. And I think that's kind of where those those framed board. We can show them after the
yeah.
pod or something. I think that's kind of where a lot of those came from. It was just like a paper graphic with just like a tester board that I was riding for a while.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes I would just write with a Sharpie like tester on the bottom and skate it.
Yeah.
And it was basically Isaac from Ecstasy was here, and Dylan obviously has like several different shapes.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, oh, I kind of like how like the Ecstasy board is like square on both sides.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of a cool like
kind of like a little hammerhead shape.
Yeah, it's like a more square, like full nose and full tail. And then like, you know, the awful popsicle is like it's a popsicle, you know? So I was like, hey, like, you guys are my boys. I'm going to steal your nose and I'm going to steal your tail and just put them together and see what happens. And I think literally like the first few boards, like, I'm not even kidding, I still have those boards, was literally like Dylan putting his shaper on and cutting just the back and stopping halfway through and then putting the other shaper on and then cutting the nose. So they were like super, I mean, they looked fine, but it was definitely like not the process of how you want to do things.
Yeah.
You're just like making twice as much work for no reason.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I like skated it for a little while and I was like, damn, I really like this. Like I think this is it, you know, like, so, then we ended up developing, like we got metal molds, which is basically like taking that plastic mold at the time and getting it turned into metal. Shout out magicians. I don't know.
Aluminum.
Yeah. But no, like, so we ended up doing metal molds and it was like, okay, cool. Like this is like a thing. I have this thing now. And it just kind of kept developing from there. Like I didn't even put anything out for probably the first 2 months because I just had no clue what I was doing. You know, obviously Dylan would help me press the boards and then he would cut the boards because I don't trust myself with a fucking router.
Yeah.
And I also like just not necessary for me to cut the boards on the, like, I don't care. Like to me, it's not like, oh, you didn't like do every single step. It's not your company. Like that's ridiculous. So yeah, I was kind of like, okay, cool. Like you get them to this point and then like I'll sand them, like teach me how to sand. And they did. And it's kind of like, okay, cool. Like they're probably not as good as what other people can make because I just learned how to do this, but they're fine. And you know, you've had one. Rounding's all right. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right.
It's all right. You know, it's a little, you know,
all right.
Probably could be better, you know, but
I love it.
Again, quality was never the goal. It was mostly just like,
that's insane.
I just want to make stupid stuff that it comes out of my brain. And then very quickly, you know, quality kind of came in because I don't know, I got more into it.
Right. When does the hopefully I'm not getting this wrong, but when does the Shart board come into play? Because I know that because you don't have a lot of, there's companies that have like literally a layout, like a crazy layout of all the shapes and sizes and stuff. Dial is very, I mean, one mold.
Yeah. One mold, one shape.
Right. Well, you were doing the Shart boards for, or is that not a thing anymore?
No, those were never actually a thing. It just, I just had them personally for a long time and people thought it was a thing.
Yeah.
No, I made that as like an inside joke and then it ended up not being funny to the person who thought it was an inside joke. So I just stopped doing it out of respect.
Okay.
But like it was never meant to harm anything. It was more or less just like I thought I was being silly and
you're being funny.
That doesn't always translate on the internet. Hey. So yeah, it was kind of like a one and done. I mean, there's only like 4 of those boards total. So if you got one, that's rare.
There you go.
But yeah, now we have, we do have a second shape called the bum.
Yeah.
But it's totally different than the other ones. It's just like a
same
big,
mold?
fat, stupid cruiser. Yeah, I only do one mold.
Only one.
And shout out. Okay.
Perfect question from the
advice
internet to tie in.
Yeah.
And you can finish your answer, but are we going to get a high mold at some point?
No.
Okay, perfect. Guy on the internet.
Yeah. Advice to the internet. Keep it simple, stupid. Amen. If you want to have a really good brand, keep it simple. One mold, one shape.
You're starting to sound like a really good math teacher.
You either like it or you don't. And if you don't, that's okay. Just don't buy it. It's fine.
I love it. Earlier when we were talking about graphics, there was a question that I wanted to ask you because it didn't come up in the Slush interview just because of different context. Mm-hmm. But I'm curious to see what you have to say. in regards to paying homage, right? You talked about paying homage with the Star 69 graphic for the record label. Talk to me a little bit about not that you've done skate rips for 6ix9ine, but tons of brands do skate rips. Yeah. Just curious your thoughts on that. Are we with it? Do we need to leave the Baker red and black logo in the past? Like, give me your thoughts on the rips.
Should I do dial Star 69 in like the little Baker squares? Is that cool? Is that cool, chat?
You know what? Almost for the meme, cool? I feel like you need to do that. Or just put it on the knuckles.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't know. I don't think there's anything against skate rips because, like, if you grew up in skateboarding or skateboarding yourself or even around skateboarding, like, a lot of skateboard graphics are rips of things. Right. Like, fingerboarding didn't invent this. You know what I mean? Like, half of the skateboard graphics are stolen from the internet. Like, it's kind of a thing.
Yeah, like a bunch of early World Industries graphics were.
I mean, almost all brands have done that. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, that's just how you create stuff. You steal shit and change it and make it your own way and do whatever. Like, look at like every single DGK graphic that's ever happened ever.
Yeah.
The Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
Sour Patch. Is that a collab with the Kool-Aid Man? No, it's a stolen thing and they just put their graphic on. It's like, it's kind of, to me, doing the skateboard rips is just being a part of skateboarding.
Right.
Now, I don't think it's necessarily cool if you just make bootlegs.
Right.
But also, like, who the fuck am I? Who cares? Do whatever you want, bro. It's your fucking fingerboard. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, as much as I want to sit here and be like, you shouldn't do bootleg boards because, you know, you're hurting the skateboard industry. I mean, if you really want a Baker graphic because you really like Baker and that's what's going to make you happy, then fuck everybody else. Who cares?
Yeah, do it.
Do what you want to do. I wouldn't do that because I don't like that concept, but I understand why kids want those boards. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And there's a lot of companies that do skate rips, I think, tastefully.
That's what I was going to that's where I was going.
And I think
there's a right way.
You know,
a wrong way.
I'm not going to name names, but, you know,
we're all thinking it.
You know, there's a couple brands on the internet that make a couple little bootlegs. But to be honest, if it's done well, then it's good. Yeah. Like, I like those. You know, like, there's a few that come to mind where I'm like, yeah, that board sells because it's cool. It's good. Now, do other people hate that? Sure. I mean, it's the internet.
Is what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of
staying on topic with the whole, like, lifting ideas and stuff like that. 2 questions for you. First, I wanted to ask your opinion on the whole stolen truck fiasco, right?
Leaf-I till I die.
Hey, man, I don't want to say any names, but there you go. But we've talked. They have their own truck, which is great, but more so asking you about the whole, like, ripping trucks one-to-one with the whole logos.
That sucks. Okay, I mean, that's not rocket science. You know what I mean? Like, and that's again, like, I don't like it when you see companies just making a Baker graphic,
right?
That is like the actual Baker graphic.
Yeah.
But, like, if someone takes Baker and then changes the letters to say Christopher FB, like, that's a funny bootleg. It's paying homage, and there's nothing wrong with that in my eyes. Especially when, like, most of those skate graphics were stolen from something else. It's just kind of how it is. Like, we're stealing from stealers who stole who steal. Like, get over it. You know what I mean?
It just blew my mind.
But I do like, there's obviously a line in the sand always where, like, making a bootleg of something sucks. Like, I would never want someone to sell a fake catfish board. Yeah. That's fucked up. I would never want someone to make a fake Collier board and try and sell it. Like, and that's kind of where, like, making fake dynamics or making fake Black River trucks fucking sucks.
Fake loft.
Oh yeah, there is fake loft. Holy shit.
That sucks.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. And you know, what's crazy is that company has obstacles that are not rip off loft, and they're actually good. And it's like, why wouldn't you just kind of stick with that lane and, like, not be looked down upon?
Yeah, I mean, it's, people like to make money.
Okay, staying on the same topic with obstacles, talk to me a little bit about, and this is just your opinion, not that you're someone that makes obstacles, but even with Slush and dropping new ramps and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. There's so many people nowadays that are quick to be like, You stole my design, and it's a fucking quarter pipe.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out the internet. Gotta love the internet, dude.
Give me your side to that. Like even like something as simple as like a sidewalk nowadays, or like a Crete sidewalk piece is like, oh, that's my fucking side. That's my trash can.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm gonna give you a buzzword just so this gets
man,
this.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip
skyrocket, right?
Let's hear it.
Gatekeeping.
Whoa. That's a thumbnail.
There's a reason why people gatekeep in fingerboarding, right? It's because people covet fingerboarding. Like this sick ass hoodie that I got.
Hey man,
shout out fingerboarding.
There you go. Is that Dope Game?
Hell yeah.
He's actually next pod.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
What up, Jet?
Yeah.
But my thing is like people gatekeep shit that they cherish.
Yeah.
Right. So in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with gatekeeping certain things that need to be gatekept.
Right.
Right. Because, and I don't mean like I've seen like there was recent, there's a video from someone that was like talking about gatekeeping recently where like they were talking about like how to do tricks and shit. Like, I don't think that's really a thing. Like, I don't think people are like, I'm not going to teach you how to do a 360 flip because then I can't do a 360 flip. Like, I've never seen that part of gatekeeping. So like maybe I'm just not in those internet worlds.
Not in that realm.
But like, there's always been gatekeeping of like, where do you get your graphics made? Or where do you do this? Or how do you run your entire company? It's like, I'm not going to share that with you because I've worked for 10 years to earn this. Right. Like, and it's kind of like, there's always going to be certain things that are gatekept. And I think that's kind of, it applies to everything, right? Like it's, people are going to try and keep, not necessarily secret, but like protect. I look at it as protecting more than anything, right?
Yeah.
Like if we need something to be coveted, then it probably should be that way because that's what makes it special. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
I don't know where we're going with this, but
no.
Shout out fingerboarding.
Hey man, I feel it. A couple more questions here, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, real quick, I just want to touch on essentially the growth and community aspect. So a lot of it's still tied into 6ix9ine, but also your perspective, because you have a unique perspective of running Slush, which is a huge brand, 6ix9ine, which is a smaller brand, but also the mini mart. Like you see the community in person every weekend.
Yeah.
So I figure these would be some insightful questions here for you. How has the fingerboard community responded to 6ix9ine so far? Right, that's question one. And with the way they respond, in your opinion, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is the community growing?
Is the dial community growing? Or
No,
just
fingerboarding in general. So like if you started a new brand right now, which essentially you did, like is it growing at a pace where you feel like, okay, this is the fingerboard community is growing? Or is it kind of staying the same? Or is it,
I mean, the fingerboarding
kind of pulling in a little bit?
The fingerboarding community is exploding, I think.
You think so?
I know so.
Damn. There's
fingerboarding,
cash grab mentality.
Fingerboarding is in a place that it's never been before. Like that's every single month we turn around, fingerboarding is in a place it's never been.
Right.
You know, like when I first got into like the fingerboarding scene, right? Not just like tech decks when I was a kid. There were no stores. That's true. You know, like there was.
Wait, whoa. KB Toys?
No. Yeah. I'm saying beyond. I'm talking about professional fingerboarding.
Right.
Like professional fingerboarding, like what we consider it
Shit.
now, right?
Right.
Like that's the whole reason why we converted the store to be a skate shop was because it was like, hey, where do you buy this? And everyone's answer was online. And I was like, no, that's not. You can't have. You gotta have a store.
Mini skate shop for the mini skateboards.
No, there's several stores. You know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of, I mean, it's fingerboarding is growing tremendously every single day. Now we just have to make sure that we curate and feed that culture correctly to where they stay. Right. Because skateboarding has the same thing, right? Every single time a skateboarding video game comes out or X Games comes out or it's in the Olympics or, you know, any kind of like moment in history that involves skateboarding shoots up. Yeah. The problem with skateboarding is that they have a hard time keeping people there.
Right.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, no worries. Right on time to turn off your alarm.
If something like massively spikes, like obviously you're not going to keep everybody there. Like 100% retention is never going to happen. Right. But you want to create a bigger base that will stay with the hobby and continue to grow. And, you know, that's where like new companies come from, is from new people. You know what I mean? Like, how many people have started brands in the past 5 years because they just got into it and were immediately like, oh, this is cool. Like I can apply something to this and make my own brand. And some of those brands are big now. You know what I mean? It's kind of, the scene is growing at a crazy rate. We just need to keep supporting it to where there's something for them to do. There's somewhere for them to go. There's a reason for them to be around.
Right.
And then it kind of, everybody wins.
Question from the internet, and then I have a couple more. I promise you we'll wrap it up. Question from the internet, and I'm glad someone asked this because it's like people ask me all the time, and I have my answer that I've been giving for years. Curious to see what you have to say in a few words. Why are fingerboards more expensive in some cases than a full-size skateboard?
Because they're miniature.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir. You don't have to look at me like I'm fucking full of shit. Like I'm asking you because the internet just can't comprehend that.
I mean, they're more expensive because they're harder to make, and they're also made like by individual people instead of like big giant factories, and the ones that are made in factories are more affordable.
I love it.
You don't have to pay $200 to have a cool fingerboard. You can get a cheaper one.
I love it. So again, a couple more questions, 3 more to be specific, 4 more. But just to put a little nice bow on the 6ix9ine pod, where do you see Star 6ix9ine going in the next year, and how are you planning to continue to build up its own identity and keep it as its own away from the realm of Slushcult?
I mean, as I just mentioned in my hot take, I'll probably just like let it fizzle for a couple months and stop it.
Get disappointed, stop doing it. Maybe don't.
Yeah,
that would be a sick graphic.
I'm just going to be like super hypocritical this whole podcast. Sorry.
Just be super down on yourself.
Again, everything's allegedly. I don't know. I kind of just want to keep doing it the way I'm doing it because, again, the goal is not to grow a huge company. Right. The goal is to have something fun that is just for me on the side, and hopefully other people enjoy it. You know, and that's literally like my main goal is just to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Sorry.
Damn, bro, the soundboard's crazy.
My main goal is literally just to have fun, and if people buy that board and they're stoked on it, then that's all I give a shit about.
Right. I love it.
So yeah, I mean, I'll probably be doing the same exact thing, which is selling overpriced tools.
$69
I mean, it's really valuable tools.
It's super valuable. It's like a double-headed tool.
I dare you to buy one.
Hey, I dare you. Dylan's head just shows up in a box.
Whoa.
There you go. Okay, last question from the internet before we continue on with my questions. Question from the internet. They want to know... Wait, where did that go? Okay, skip that. It'll come back. My question...
You're just making this up as you go along, huh?
No, I actually have 3 more. I just clicked off that wrong screen. 3 more questions here for you. So we're done with the 6ix9ine questions. So we're good there. Thank you, 6ix9ine. Awesome. Yeah, right. You were actually, obviously we talked about you being the big first podcast with Slushcult. It's been a year since then. Obviously, I know we mentioned Slushcult a lot in here, just kind of like how they intertwine with 6ix9ine. But in regards to Slushcult, right? Mm-hmm. What do we have coming up? What can we look forward to? Little quick Slushcult update.
Black Friday is coming. We have a lot of crazy discounts. We have a lot of crazy promotions. We have really cool products coming out. Couple new side bags. We have our first ever blind bag, which will be really fun. So yeah, you can get your little fucking Labubu craze going on.
That's crazy.
And yeah, no, they're really cool though. We're doing a blind bag, and there's only 1,000 made, and they're all different graphics, and it should be really fun.
Not restocking those graphics. Once they're gone, they're gone.
No, this will. It depends on how successful we see the first ones, but like this will just continue to be its own series, kind of like how the Groms are, where like this will be its own separate thing. But yeah, you basically get a mystery Grom complete in a blind bag.
Love it. Love it. Quick and easy. Fingerboard Con 5? April? Is it 5?
We had our first meeting.
Barcelona was 4. So 5.
Wow.
In April. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Any Any updates on 5? Still same place, Boston?
Same place. I don't know. I'm sorry, Vito. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this, but
damn.
No,
well, question.
Same place, same hotel.
Last year there was concerns about not enough tickets, not enough space. The organizer should get a new place. Are we addressing any of that, or are we just?
I mean, I'll do a 7-hour podcast about FBCon right now.
Damn, can you imagine just exposing everything? Same place.
Yeah, same time, same place, same Mike Schneider. Same.
I think I know where this is going, but what suggestion do you have to anyone that didn't get a ticket last year that complained about it?
Buy a ticket.
Yeah. Gotta figure that's where that was going.
Okay, sorry. I forgot. I'm not dial 69 anymore. I actually had to be nice and be.
You gotta be PR. PR.
Again, everything I said in this podcast is allegedly. I'm not actually this person. I'm a persona. This is all made up.
PR.
So hold on, ready? Slushcult.
Nice, Clay.
Yeah. What's up, internet? No, oh fuck, that's Chris. Sorry.
Hey man, your voice needs to be a couple more pitched up a little bit.
No, Fingerboard Con. A lot of the problems will be fixed. So, I don't want to like just burst the bubble, but like Vito has been working very hard behind the scenes to make like all of the tickets will be good. Like you can transfer them. It's digital. It's like a real thing. It's like going to a concert.
Wait, but is that not going to lead to resellers?
Hell yeah, dude. Resell your tickets.
Oh my God. Again with the cash grab, dog.
What do you mean, bro? I'm
You're just going to be buying
them. You act like I'm not going to buy 20 of them and sell them.
Yo, low key, that might actually be the move. Quick little 10 tickets, $50 right before.
No, yeah, but a lot of the problems. Okay, first of all, problems.
Right.
Let's hold our horses here. Okay. We had a great event.
There you go.
There were... I'll say hurdles, not problems.
Yeah. I mean, technically, we're both fat guys, so hurdles
not our problem.
Thing. Yeah, I'd walk around it. You know what I mean? I'm the coach.
No, yeah. A lot of the feedback has been fed back, and we're taking that advice.
Gross.
We're swishing it around. We're regurgitating it.
Yeah.
And a lot of those things will be fixed. The ticketing will be no problems, I don't think. The hotel's great. We're going to stick with our boys. Shout out Don.
Love you.
I think it's going to be fantastic. We're trying to work out ways to get more brands and to get new brands.
Hell yeah.
So we've had a lot of kind of like really cool companies reach out that have never reached out before. I think we're at a point with FBCon now that we've reached the threshold of like people not necessarily doubting it, but like now people are into it.
Yeah. It's a thing.
So it's cool. I think there's going to be a lot of dope brands that people maybe don't even expect to be there. And
I love it.
Hopefully we can find room to get them there.
Hey, man. What's your current setup?
I
know you have a lot, but what do you have in front of you?
A Star 6.9 board with.
What does it say?
It says, if you can read this, back off, homie.
Are those Tech trucks?
Doesn't actually say homie. I mean, maybe, dude. Let's not reveal my secrets, okay?
Hey, man.
This one has plastic wheels.
Plastic wheels is crazy.
This one has urethane wheels. This one's shiny.
Did that say hoe trading?
Maybe.
God.
Shout out Hot Trading Cards, my homie's brand.
Hey, man. There you go.
Buy this tool.
Buy this tool, Star 69.
If you want grip tape that's not foam grip,
here's
like not
sandpaper grip.
If you want sandpaper,
if you're trying to fuck up your fingertips.
One quick thing before we end this.
Go ahead.
To debunk the debunkers out there.
Yeah.
This is not just skateboard grip tape that I cut up in the back.
It is not.
Dylan cuts it up in the back. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Yo, Dylan. I gotta clip that. Dylan cutting it up in the back is crazy.
I had someone be like, "Wow, dude, that's such a ripoff." Because you're buying one sheet of grip tape for like $6 and cutting it up and then selling it for $5. And I was like, if you think that I would take the time to cut up old grip tape and then peg it in this bag, you're crazy.
Yeah.
No, it is actually skateboard grip tape designed for fingerboarders. It is a smaller grain or granular.
Sounds like something Mike would say.
Imagine like your favorite skateboarding grip.
Super worn out,
but it's shrunk. So like everything is shrunk about it. So like if you actually look at grip tape up close, it's like a lot of little tiny pieces of glass and sand and like
glass.
Yeah. The reason why it's grippy is because they put sharp shit in it. Right.
Yeah. But glass.
Yeah. It's literally what that's.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like what a lot of it is
for it.
This is a smaller version of that. So like, yes, can you go to your local skate shop, which I suggest, and buy skateboard grip tape instead of this? Sure, do that.
Sure.
And you'll get like a lot of sheets and your fingers will bleed and you'll have no fingerprints.
Yeah, your girlfriend will hate you.
This does not rub off your fingerprints. It's just fingerboard grip tape.
It is what it is.
Hold on, this is what it sounds like. Ready?
There you go. About to sand off the logo.
So, wait, hold on. Ready?
Oh,
ooh, that's nice.
Hit that.
That's nice.
That sounds so good.
That's nice.
Listen, this is another totally random, not made up question from the internet. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Are you serious?
No.
Now you're gonna deny shit on the podcast? Listen, here we go. Back and forth. I'm gonna give you one. You give me one back. You ready for this?
I mean, are we going to keep the cameras on or?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Back to the conversation about will this table hold us?
Back and forth.
All right.
Arm wrestling? Is that what we're doing?
We're not doing that on the pod. All right.
All right. Whatever.
Black River Dynamic.
Black River or Dynamic? The answer is both.
Damn.
And I don't mean that because I'm afraid of hurting my relationships with either one.
Yeah.
Genuinely, they're ride both.
They're great.
Yeah.
I
try
feel like
everything,
I
bro.
feel like when I say that, people honest to God think that it's just bullshit. But they're both.
Yeah.
Like when people ask me, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm be even better than this, right?
Go ahead.
Ready?
Hit it.
We're fucking it up on this podcast, dog.
Oh yeah. This is doing numbers.
How about this? Black River or Dynamic?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Black River, Dynamic, UAG, SB Trucks,
Deli,
Carmel, Deli,
damn,
Leaf-I, Tech Deck.
Whoa.
Run them all, baby.
Bro.
Run them all.
Yo, on the Leaf-I.
Run them all.
Switch or nollie?
It's whatever makes you happy. That's what I like.
You know what? Switch or nollie, big dog. Focus. Lock in.
Depends on what trick.
You know what? These are supposed to be quick answers, Clay. Switch or nollie?
Ready?
Go ahead. First ever nollie heel
Switch.
on the pod. First try.
I'll do it like FB.Christopher taught me.
Hey, man. We still got to do a tutorial. Here we go. Hate comments. Delete them or leave them?
Delete them. Fuck it. It's your account.
Hey, man. There you go. Overrated or overlooked?
Hated from afar.
God. That, you know what? Ironically, that would go good on a shirt too. Tacos or burritos?
Tacos. That's an easy one.
Cloud or respect?
Legacy.
Oh, shit. We should just end the pod on that. I almost don't want to ask you this next fucked up question. Smash, Marry, Kill, Collier Edition, me, Jake, Christian.
Oh, wow. Hold on. I never did a Smash, Marry, Kill. No, you didn't.
This is it. Collier Edition. This Smash, Marry, Kill.
Chat. This is an internet first chat.
This is it. Like those kid videos where they're like, pause the video and slow it down.
Okay, hold on. Smash, Marry, Kill with
comment
who?
Your answers. Collier Edition. Jake, Christian, and I.
Definitely kill Jake.
Ooh, out of there.
Sorry.
Out of there. That was quick. Wait. Okay, good. Because I also want to know the order.
He'll be
That's
fine.
important.
He's
He's up there. He's
doing
doing his thing.
Definitely kill Jake.
He'd probably be stoked. You know what I mean? Realistically, knowing Jake. All right. You know what? Never mind. Go ahead. Because I just kind of realized what that means for me.
Oh man, I gotta think. Like, okay, so if I, what is it? It's fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
So marry means like we're in love.
Yeah.
And we're like going on trips together.
You're gonna be at least trying to.
We basically have already been married before.
Doing it.
Yeah. Because we've already done all this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry Christian.
Wow.
Because
bro, this table cannot hold us.
I mean,
we've already been over this.
Just think of like the Filipino dinners I'll get.
That is true.
And like traveling to the Philippines and like
when he wears that headband,
we can walk around like holding hands and like.
Yeah. No, when Christian wears that little headband, he's.
Yeah. I feel like me and you've already done that like in Germany. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means
this table's going to have to hold us.
That's how this is going to end.
Hey, man. Hopefully Dylan's joinery.
Dang, that's great. Wait, hold on. Have you ever done one of these when you're in the room?
Yes, but I don't think they said they'd smash me like you just did. So we're just gonna have the podcast there because now this is awkward, bro. Hey, man! Bigspin podcast, like, comment, subscribe. Clayton from Slushcult from Star69. Where can they find you online?
Shit, hold on.
Oh my God, it is supposed to be a quick plug.
www.dialstar69.com, and star is spelled out like star.
How do you spell stuff? Wait.
Not like an asterisk.
Okay.
Because you can't have an asterisk in your website. I tried. So www.dialstar69.com. Buy this tool.
The millennial anthem you get. That's great.
Buy this tool.
Like, comment, subscribe.
I double dog dare you.
Go to that website right there. Thanks so much.